Ravens, 5 in a row? Hadn't been pretty, but wins nonetheless. 23-10 yesterday against the hapless Jets, as the Ravens find themselves now in a tie for first place in the AFC North and would be playoff qualifiers after the season started today, which it does not. But, Vinny, when the Ravens win, they usually hit their keys. Maybe this is one of those outlier weeks.
Well, number one was keep Lamar clean in the pocket. Yeah, he was sacked once, but he was hurried a ton. I don't know if he's ever, comfortable in the pocket. I think he's always leery that somebody is coming. Eventually, somebody is coming. Either Rosengarten's turning his guy loose or one of the two guards is turning their guy loose. The next one was 100% in the red zone. 40%. 2 for 5. 2 for 5. Next one was rush for over 150 yards. Rush for 98. 98 yards. How about 34 carries for 90? Average 2.9. 2.9.
Unacceptable.
For a team that's averaging 5.0 or whatever. I mean, come on. All right, now some of the good things. Defense continued to improve. Points and yards. Under 15 points, under 300 yards. Yep. They gave up a total of 282. So that was a good job. Create turnovers. Got 2. Got the fumble, got the pick. Number 3, don't beat yourself. That was the positive the offense was they didn't turn it over, and give a short field. But otherwise, offensively, it was all bad. Defensively, all good.
Yeah, and, we can peel back layers of beating yourself. 2 for 11, third down, not helping your cause.
No.
Dropping touchdown passes in the end zone, not helping the cause. So
overthrowing a wide open receiver in the end zone.
So they didn't hand the Jets points, but they didn't do a real good job of adding a lot to the scoreboard either.
No. Totally agree with that. And Bob, the first half, 0 for 5, 72 yards. 0 for 5 on third down, 72 yards. It looked like they were never going to gain a yard. The way it looked, we're watching that first half. It was embarrassing.
It's Vinny and Haynie, 105.7 The Fan. Let's get out to the phones. 475-883-1057. It's the number. Ravens do win again. 5 in a row, tied for first. Cincinnati coming to town. Will it be Joe Burrow? And he practiced fully last week. Or Joe Flacco? Thursday night, Cincinnati, they've lost 8 games. And they'd have to run the table. They were 9-8 last year, didn't make the playoffs. Yeah. 2 years in a row. 9-8 is no guarantee to do anything in regards to getting to the postseason.
Yeah. They're going to have Chase back, but no Higgins, this week. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Bob, if you're them organizationally, are you playing Burrow?
Well, if he's beating on the table to play.
And the doctors clear him.
Yeah, then go ahead and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But for what purpose other than he wants to compete and help his teammates out here?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Joe in Woodbury. Joe, what's up?
Not only does he want to compete, the competition, he wants to keep us from getting in the playoffs. Get real. Hey, Bob, you had me crying. I'm out here walking, listening to the birds chirping. I heard all that chirping the Q was doing. You put him in his place, Bob. I'm rolling. Everything you said, I'm glad you said. But what I got to say is, I can reiterate everything I heard all this morning about Lamar, how he is, and this, and that, and the other. I'm going back to something I ain't heard yet. If y'all think of this, we get to see now how bad Bateman is missed. Ever since Bateman went out, the receiving corps seems like it's been in disarray for some reason, because we know what he could do and what he couldn't do. But his presence made a bigger difference, and to me it's noticeable because he could go deep, he could probably go intermediate, and he was catching touchdown passes in the end zone. That's not there no more. And besides that, I'll say this. EDC pissed me off with his first pick. We know who it was, Hollywood. He picked me off when he picked the center. So that center, that core of the offensive line, to me, if that sucked, I'd rather for that to be better than the outside. We all know about your outside tackles. But when that center in the middle of the line cannot protect your quarterback, that's worse than somebody coming from the outside. At least you get a chance to run away and get away. But when they come straight up the middle, man, you ain't got no chance.
Yeah.
But that's all I called to say, y'all.
What are you
It
doing?
was hard to
Why
talk.
are you breathing heavy? What the hell are you doing out there?
I'm walking. I'm exercising. Man, I got on the scale, and the scale said 207. I'm only supposed to be 177.
I'm the same
And you got
boat as you.
Thanksgiving. And you got Thanksgiving.
I can't eat. I can't even eat Thanksgiving, man. I'm on a 3-month exercise bid. I know I've done it before. I can lose 10 pounds a month. And you don't lose it too fast because you got to get rid of that skin too, man. I don't need them trying to cut that fat skin off me with lasers and stuff. You got to lose it a little bit at a time, 2 to 3 pounds a week. I know how to do it. Hey, I'm going to send y'all a picture with my chest out looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger in 3 months. And y'all take it easy.
All right, there's Joe Woodbury.
All right, I got a question for both.
Exercising on the fly.
Yeah, I got a question for both you and Nolan, Bob. When we look at the offense, we did the same thing with the Orioles. Who's playing better than they played last year, offensively?
No one. Not one person.
No.
Nope. Not at all.
And that's the problem. That's the issue with this offense. They've all regressed.
I mean, Keaton Mitchell's a technicality.
Yeah.
But he wasn't operating at 100% last year.
Yeah, and he played, 4 games?
Right.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Bateman, who, by the way, has 16 catches this year. Not like he's got 80.
Yeah. I think
leads the team.
It's just coincidence, you know?
Yeah. I mean, but he does bring an element that they're lacking.
Yeah, and he's a good route runner.
Not that they were taking advantage of that element when he was on the field.
Yeah. But when you look at it, and the key one's Lamar. Lamar has stepped back. I mean, he was MVP. He's nowhere near the MVP. And the O-line, big time step backwards.
Yeah, not Ronnie, Voorhees,
Rosen, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them stink. Maybe Zay's on the same pace he was last year would be the only thing. I don't know, but the tight ends, Likely's a shell of himself. I don't. Henry's a shell of himself from last year.
We have time for another call, Nolan McGraw. He says yes. Let's go to Bob in Pikesville. Bob, what's up?
Yeah, hi guys. I want to give a perhaps slightly different interpretation of Lamar. And Vinny, I need your help on this. Could it be that he's saving himself for the Thursday game, realizing that the Jets were not a really big challenge, and maybe he is trying to save his strength and we'll see a different Lamar on Thursday? What do you think?
It's wishful thinking, I think. I don't know that you can go into it. I'm going to take it easy this game. I don't see that. I don't feel that. No, I don't buy that, and we'll see. Well, maybe Thursday night he's running all over the place. Would I like that? Sure. Am I expecting that? No.